Today we are at Lynch's Beach in Alva, and we have just completed a community planting event here. So the past couple of weeks we've been doing a lot of re-veg along the dunes, and today was just to get the community involved. We have been working with a number of organizations to help essentially create a more resilient coastal ecosystem, and we've been working with the Burdekin Shire Council, we've been working with Lower Burdekin Land Care, with 3 Big Rivers, as well as the Gudgeta Reference Group, all to help revegetate the area, put up temporary fencing and signage just to let the public know what's going on and to please keep off the dunes while these plants have a chance to thrive. Dunal systems are massively important. They provide habitat for a lot of our species, from birds to insects as well as turtles, marine turtles. But most importantly, it provides protection from coastal erosion as well as storm inundation, which is more and more of a problem as the years go by. So the vegetation that we have planted today, it's native vegetation, native coastal plants to this area. They tend to be pretty hardy plants. They can handle a lot of these harsh coastal conditions. However, what they can't handle is human disturbance. And the biggest disturbance to them is vehicle tires. They just destroy the plants and they damage them. And once those plants are damaged or destroyed, all that's left behind is sand. What happens then is the wind picks up, blows the sand back, we end up with blowouts. The dune just lowers in height, and we're no longer protected from erosion and from the storms.
We planted some wattles, some pandanus, ground covers, Burdekin plums, casuarinas, all designed to consolidate the dunes, to keep the sand together and so to avoid that erosion. There'll be some follow-up watering by the contractors going forward in the months ahead.
It's about working in partnership, and here we're actually revegetating the sand dunes. Sand dunes are very important to us because it also looks after the marine turtles when they come up to lay eggs. So we've got to make sure that we've got protection here and that the sand dunes don't keep moving. There is a lot of bush tucker food along the sand dunes, and also native animals there, such as iguanas, kangaroos, so they're all around here. It's very significant for Indigenous people in the early days. Well, the main impact is quad bikes, so the responsibility is actually up to the community to try and educate their families not to utilise the quad bikes on sand dunes. An area should be designated just for quad bikes and another area there for conservation.
It's around protecting the sand dunes at Lynch's Beach here at Alva for future generations. If they need to use their four-wheelers to access fishing spots, they need to stay on the tracks and not run all over the dunes. And it's around people enjoying nature and enjoying the outdoors. We're really proud of this area down here, and we just encourage people to respect it, to enjoy it, and also to, if they do see people doing the wrong thing, to make sure they report it.
Today's turnout was amazing. Very happy with the turnout of the kids on site. They really enjoyed it, and they didn't mind me sitting down to give them a little bit of spiel about why the dunes are important either. They had lots of questions. Days like today are great for raising awareness, particularly when we have kids involved, because the kids are the next generation. I mean, they're going to be the ones that we hand our baton off to for all of our environmental works for anything in the future. And so to have them here today, to get them involved so that they can learn a bit about the dunal system, the environment here, what it protects, species, people, everything. It's great to see. I already have kids coming saying they're going to come check on their plant and they hope it's as tall as them next year.